Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Life Coach Tindy Hoya from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Relationshift. This coaching conversation is for moms, wives, and women who wants to have a balance on healthy lifestyle and healthy relationship to a happier life. And my mission is to help women make that decision to be the mom, wife, and woman they were meant to be so that they can influence and make an impact to have a family that thrives in a safe mental and emotional space. So, thank you everyone for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing with you for this session. You may also give some shout out to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. Who knows? They are just waiting for a message to inspire them. So do not hesitate to send out that message. If you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. And I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. And if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So for this afternoon, I'll be sharing to you about intellectual wellness. It's actually part of the dimensions of well-being. And of course, let me just greet our viewers out there. Hello, Coach Lynn. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. And for all the others watching, thank you so much. And you can tag along a friend, a loved one who you think will benefit from this session this afternoon. And if you will be watching this on a replay, you can also still comment. I will get back, of course, to you. Even I usually watch the video or check out the comments even after days it has been shown. So if you have a message or if you have a comment, I will still be able to check that. Or if you can't wait for the response, of course, you can directly send me a message or Life Coach Philippines for your coaching needs. All you have to do is message Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. So this afternoon, it's about intellectual wellness. One of the, asa na ba tayo? Pang ilan na natin to eh. I've been doing the wellness talk for about seven, six Mondays now because we really have to dissect it. Kasi it's part of the well-being of the family. And why is it intellectual wellness important? Well, curiosity and exploration are sparked by mental or by intellectual wellness. And as a mom, as a parent, we love to encourage our kids to learn new things and share their experiences. We encourage learning. So, how do you know that we are teaching them the right way to learn? So, it's part of us also being able to also check out and have that awareness about our intellectual wellness, our intellect. So that's what we're going to be talking about this afternoon. And hello, Coach Candy. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. So, for those of you, if this is your first time watching me here at Life Coach Philippines, I am Life Coach Team Di Hoya. I am a certified co-active, co-create life coach and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I was previously an HR practitioner before I went full time into life coaching. So I've been working for more than a decade in one of the biggest BPO in the country. Although I started first as an agent, the usual, and then I work up the corporate ladder. I the last post that I had was an HR supervisor, wherein I really had interactions with people with different department, and it also has helped me with my conversation skills, especially when I became a life coach. So if you're someone looking for that, uh, for that for that space where you can really practice where you can really have the courage, then join us here in Life Coach Philippines. I am a mom of two teenagers. They're now big boy and big girl. So they are young entrepreneurs actually. And I am also married to a certified life coach. Some of you knows him. He's Coach Sean De Hoya. And I am a community manager, a public speaking scholar, and a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, where we help you build tribes to reach your unstoppable dream. And I am the founder and creator of a Women's Epiphany coaching community, where, of course, where I help women, where I empower them to really come into a space where they are able to see their value and not just give everything about themselves. Kasi at times we forget about ourselves kasi feeling natin that is the right thing to do. But of course, forgetting ourselves will at times cause us burnt out. And at times you question kung yun na lang ba talaga yung dapat mong ginagawa. So here, I empower you, I teach you in this community. So it's all women po. Pero kung nagtatanong ko pwede ba ang lalaki, hindi po. But what you can do is join my husband's group, Inspired Fidelity. Kasi sa side niya naman yung mga guys, doon naman po kayo. Kasi magkaiba po taga ang concern ng babae at lalaki. So, yun po. So, I always believe na as a woman, we have that power to make the choice to be the mom, the wife, and woman we want to be. So it's really very important for us that we know our value as a woman so that we can be a suitable helper to our partners and help create that safe space for our kids emotionally and mentally so that the family will thrive. So that's what I am doing as a life coach. I center more on relationship. So what's really intellectual wellness? Intellectual wellness is an important dimension of health. It's important because it helps people achieve a more balanced life. It allows us to explore new ideas and understand a variety of subjects, which makes us more mindful and more rounded person. And as a family woman, we have to teach our kids and encourage the love for knowledge. It's part of teaching our kids the value of expressing and sharing their experiences and knowledge, which will help in developing their communication skills. Intellectual wellness kasi it's really more of you exploring, being curious to learn. Kasi ito yung means natin to really be able to communicate, to express, di ba? And oftentimes, knowing will help us be able to talk with someone, connect with someone. That's why, how do you really practice or how do you enhance intellectual wellness in your family? Hindi po to yung pipilitin mong mag-aral yung anak mo para mag-honor. Hindi po siya ganun ha. Do not take it literally na pag intellectual wellness, dapat matalino yung bata, magaling sa school. Hindi po siya. It encompasses a whole lot more. Hindi lang siya, it's really more of you exploring and learning. Yung awakening the curiosity in you. So, yun po siya. Hindi siya about you being academically skilled na dapat yung anak mo ganon. Hindi po. It's not what I am referring to. So, let's take a look what is really encourages us to find or to find ways to expand our knowledge and skills. It is about being open to new ideas, thinking critically, and finding ways to be creative. So it's exploration. It's also about recognizing one's creative abilities and finding ways to expand knowledge and skills. So, exploration talaga and more on you learning, and it refers to a portion refers to active participation in scholastic, cultural, and community activities. It is important for our families that we teach them how to explore new ideas and understanding in order for them to be more mindful and be well-rounded individuals. Kaya di ba pag bata pa lang, tinuturuan natin, natutuwa tayo pag very curious yung bata, madaming tanong, kasi they wanted to learn. So when we have optimal level of intellectual wellness, it inspires exploration and stimulates curiosity. It gives us the courage to take risks. Kasi pag nai-enhance natin yung curiosity natin, it allows us to take risks, to face the challenge, kahit may challenge pa yan, di ba? So it's really also a good thing that we are able to have that intellectual wellness, na aware tayo in the family of how we are going to, kung paano mo ba siya ikakasa sa family mo, so that our kids are also able to grow with courage na kaya nilang mag-explore, na hindi sila natatakot to take risk, even if may failure pa silang ma-encounter. So it's one, that's why it's really very important. Kasi it's also a way for us to develop their personalities, their attitudes, their behaviors, and beliefs. Kasama po si intellectual wellness doon. And the goal, of course, to why we need intellectual wellness is, of course, to strive to be open to new experiences and ideas in all areas of our life. Kasi kailangan natin na open talaga. So, tanong nga dyan, open-minded ka ba? So, dapat open to experiences and ideas. It also expands our ability to create, develop, analyze, critique, concentrate, understand, evaluate, problem solve, predict, comprehend, etc., and a lot more. It allows us that opportunity to be able to develop those skills. If you take a look at it, the common skills right now that is also needed in the workforce is your life skills, which includes or which encompasses this: your understanding, your analyzation, your critiquing, your comprehension, and all. This is really very important at this time. At pag ganito po, pag maayos natin itong nagagawa, natuturuan talaga natin ng bata on how they can really create, and even sa relationship, no, between husband and wife, it will allow you to have that shift in the relationship, kasi mas nagiging maganda yung pag-uusap nyo. Mas maganda yung conversation. Hindi ka na kasi siya, pumapasok din kasi to na tumatama siya sa emotions eh. So when you are able to have that conversation, you have that intellectual wellness in you, mas madali yung conversation nyo kasi hindi ka lang naka-center sa emotion. Hindi ka naka-hold on sa feelings lang. And of course, you feel competent in intellectual and academic activities by improving your skills. Kung sa mga bata to, in academics, studying, time management, stress management, listening, and public speaking. So lahat to tinatamaan sa intellectual wellness. So if you're someone na it's kind of hard for you to speak, join us inside a 5-minute talk club. Tomorrow is another day for us to have that challenge. Join us. All you have to do is comment #me, and of course, we will get in touch with you to help you, teach you the power of the 5-minute formula so that you can start having conversations intellectually. Kasi yun po talaga yung tinuturo namin doon, giving you the courage to be able to speak and have conversations in your daily life. It's not just about speaking in public. Sabi ni Coach Candy, yes, being open to new experiences and ideas. Yeah, meron kasi mga tao na takot talagang mag-risk, no? Kaya hindi nila kaya na to really be able to open up. And it's part of how you really develop the intellectual wellness of the family, especially with your kids. And hello, Master Coach Jasmine. Thank you so much for joining. So, in short, having these goals will allow you, of course, to improve your study skills. Kasi kahit naman matanda na tayo, dapat we still are continuing to learn. Hindi pwedeng tumigil yun. It also helps us improve our time management, and it removes our objectivity. Yung pagiging sarado yung isip. Ito yung ibig sabihin na minsan hindi ka maka-accept ng new ideas, new concepts, or even, sabi nga namin kahapon sa campfire, yung fact at times, kasi ang nakikita lang natin yung tip of the iceberg. So I encourage you also to join us every Sunday at 5 p.m. for Cabin Life at the Campfire, wherein we talk about transformation in the 7 pillars of society, wherein you can really make an impact. Kung nasa isang industry ka, that would be a great way for you to create an impact so that we can change the world. Umpisahan natin sa atin, di ba? So, dun sa pag tinignan mo kasi, ang dami kasing concept niyan eh. Hindi lang siya yung what you really see is not it. There is still those things that are unseen. So, you can message us, you can message any of the coaches here if you're interested really to know more about it. Just send us a message. And of course, And it also improves your critical thinking, which allows you to be open to new ideas. So, there's a recent survey found in the US that about 25% of adults over age 50 take a supplement to improve their brain health with a promise of enhanced memory and sharper attention and focus. This is one way, though, of developing intellectual wellness. The problem? There's really no solid proof that any of it work. Di ba kahit mga bata, merong, di ba if you're familiar, merong parang memory booster na kailang i-take ng mga bata pag ano eh, pag halimbawa nag-aaral sila and all. But really, does it really work? I'm not sure. Kasi at the end of the day, sabi nga, pag bobo daw, bobo talaga. Pero I really don't believe in that. It really matters on how you are seeing yourself and how you are allowing yourself to learn. Kasi kailangan talaga you have that curiosity and explorative side of you. Kaya importante to sa parents. That's why the words that we're using, pag sinasabi yung bobo, ang bobo-bobo mo, it's not gonna help in the intellectual wellness of the kid. So I ask you parents to really choose the right words that you have to use for your kids. Kasi ano eh, hindi talaga siya yung, nakakatulong naman po yung mga supplements. Pero sabi nga, wala daw talagang founded na proof or solid proof na it does work. So you really have to be able um, to develop or enhance that in your family. Dapat dun mag-umpisa. Sabi ni Coach Candy, taurine helps, pero it is still lifestyle kasi yes, it's true. Yep, taurine is one. Although, paano pag hindi ka aware kung saan mo kukunin yung taurine, di ba? So, or minsan, naiinganyo ka lang sa mga ads that you take those supplements where it's not really working. So, you also have to be mindful of the things that you take in. And sabi ni Coach Kelly, no matter if you give supplements, pag expose sa maling environment, hindi din na, tama, it's really, environment, it's really very important in developing the intellectual wellness of the kid. That's why you have to be mindful of the things that you're saying and how you are creating that environment to develop intellectual wellness. So I'll give you some boosters on how you can do it. First, of course, is try something new. Neuroplasticity is the brain's capacity to continue growing and evolving in response to life experiences. And historically, scientists believe that the brain stopped growing after childhood. But current research shows that the brain can continue growing and changing throughout our lifespan. So your brain can change and adapt through stimulation, stress, and experiences. Nag-grow pa din daw talaga si brain. So hindi po totoo yung findings noon na sinasabi nila na pag tumanda ka na, hindi na nag-grow ang brain. It's not, because learning never stop. So, to provide those experiences, ask yourself, what new things will you try to do outside your comfort zone? So, for yung picture nga, try something new, like learning music. Kung gusto mo lang, kasi music also boost your brain system. Sabi ni Coach Candy, pag hindi nag-exercise si brain, hindi siya madi-develop just like in physical health. No matter anong supplement, you still need to exercise and change how you eat. Yes, tama po si Coach Candy. Kasi nga po, it's really, kahit hindi po talaga tayo pwedeng maging dependent lang eh. So, because we really have to do something about it on our end. Sabi ni Coach Marife, taurine for the brain. Yep. Kaya di ba yung mga moms pag magbubuntis pa lang, kailangan may taurine yung vitamins to help develop the brain of the child. Kaya si Coach Lee naman, sabi niya, nag-take ako dati ng supplement. Best daw yung para sa mga magbo-board exam. Hindi naman totoo. Lagi akong tulog. Hindi na ako pag-aral. Kasi nga, ikaw pa din yun eh. Yung how you really, kaya nga itong binibigay kong boosting your intellectual well, it's all natural. Kasi it will really be your effort. Tama si Coach Lee kasi parang nag-take naman ako. Ba't di naman ako nag-number 1 sa school? Lagi akong second. Parang naalala tuloy eh. Kasi nag-ano dun sa, nag-depend, no? Kaya di ba, taking really those supplements might help or might not, but it will still boils down to the effort that you do and what you are doing to really be able to have that intellectual wellness. So that's one, try something new. Second is read. Read naman tayo, 'di ba? Naalala niyo sinasabi ni Master Coach A, at sinasabi daw ng mental block kasi may writer's block ka, hindi ka makapagsulat. Pero sabi ni Master, you have to read pag hindi ka nakakapagsulat because you are looking for inspiration. Ang ginagawa daw kasi natin, pag may mental block na tayo, we stop. E di lalong hindi nag-work si brain. Which makes sense naman talaga kasi if you really wanna write something, paano ka magkakaroon ng bagong idea na kung nag-stop ka, hindi ka nagbasa kasi ang reason mo is may mental block ako may writer's block. So one of the common habits of most successful people in the world is they really read. Like Oprah, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Sheryl Sandberg, LeBron James are all avid readers. They really read a lot. So what should you read? Of course, you should read anything that expands your mindset, your views, your experiences, and your knowledge. It can be a magazine, a newspaper, or a good fiction or non-fiction book. It really doesn't matter as long as it stimulates your brain, your mind, and generates interest or allows you to learn something new or explore something interesting. So dive in, your mind will thank you for it. It's really about also the things that you read. Hindi pwedeng yung you read trash. That's not gonna help as well. If you're part of the mental model class of Master Coach A, we talk about breakthrough learning. Dun siya sa multiplier thought leadership wherein you really have to be able to choose the learnings that you have that will help you out, that will help you grow, kasi pwedeng nagbabasa nga tayo, lahat nga binabasa natin and we're taking it in but we're not learning or we're not growing. Meron pong ganon because may science po behind that. If you're one who's interested to really understand how the brain works, I encourage you to join us inside Mental Model Masterclass or the Be Learning Society. It happens every fourth Saturday of the month. All you have to do is message any of the coaches here or message Coach Rizal directly at 0917-586-1661 so you can join us. You joining us is not just about you learning, but also you are helping Master Coach A with her passion project wherein she wants to create a state-of-the-art facility for mental fitness. So, read whenever you feel, ako din, pag halimbawa, di ba, like, I am preparing for coaching Think Talk or I have to do Decap Brewing Live. At times, may topic ka na, may title ka na, pero hinahanap po pa yung content, di ba? Minsan, ang hirap, ano kaya susulat ko? Paano kaya ito gagawin? What I do is, I just continue on reading. Magraras na ako ng 5 minutes, tapos magbabasa ulit ako. Kasi, kailangan mo ng inspiration. You just have to get that one word or something that's gonna make you flow. Kaso, pag hindi mo talaga ginawa yon, it's not gonna help you. So reading also helps intellectually because it also expands. Pero dapat nga yung learning mo, so dapat nga ang binabasa mo talaga is something that will help your mind. Sabi ni Coach Lynn, uy, galing nito ni Coach Candy yung Taurine plus classical music. Oo, pag buntis, di ba, pinaparinig ng lahat na ng lullaby ni Brahms lullaby, mga ganyan. Mga music ni Mozart, yan. So, tapos si Coach Lee, umasa na tatalino pag uminom. Yun nga di ba, may belief tayo, uy, iinom ako nito. Yung parang kahit hindi ka mag-aral, tatalino ka. So, pag nag-exam, kahit hindi ka nag-aral, masasagot mo. Hindi nga totoo yun Parang, wow, grabe. Parang hindi talaga siya totoo. So, it really still boils down to how you develop your intellectual wellness. And third is, of course, exercise. Not only is exercise good for your heart and body, but it can also help improve another major muscle, your brain. In a study done at the University of British Columbia, researchers found that regular aerobic exercise, the kind that gets your heart and sweat glands pumping, appears to boost the size of the hippocampus, the brain area involved in verbal memory and learning. Ang ginamit lang nila is aerobics. Pero ang importante daw is an exercise that gets your heart and sweat glands pumping. So, pwedeng jogging and all. That means it boosts the size of your hippocampus, wherein this is the part of the brain which is involved in verbal memory and learning. And other study shows that, of course, aerobics exercise stimulates the release of the substance known as a brain-derived neurotrophic factor or BDNF, which supports the growth of new connections in your brain. So ultimately, exercise enhances your learning, sharpens your memory, and helps you feel better over. Yes, it does. Like Coach Lynn, jumping rope natin So ako nagja-jumping rope po. So yung it gives you a new adrenaline rush, and it also clears your mind. So pag upo mo to study, mas madali siyang ma-absorb. So pag medyo inaantok-antok ka na at ayaw nang i-absorb ng brain mo, do some exercise and then go back to what you're doing. It will help you a lot in developing your intellectual wellness. Hindi ko pala to na-edit. No, spiritual wellness lumalabas. But sorry, it's just a typo. This is more on intellectual wellness. And of course, the next thing that you can do is be social. We are social human beings, hardwired for connection. So that means we need to spend time engaging with others to thrive as we learn how to get a life we can enjoy. Study shows that people who socialize often, have higher levels of happiness than those who don't. Plus, when you're around others, we learn and grow because we hear different perspectives and new stories. So make an effort to grow and nurture healthy relationships in your life. Spend time either in person or virtually with friends, family, and colleagues. Pero dapat kasi hahanapin mo pa din yung tamang space, yung tamang environment. And if you're looking for that space, visit us at Decap Coffee Republic or connect with us at Coach A Coaching Community or Life Coach Philippines. The coaches here will be able to give you that space and support you to have that, of course. Tatalino ka talaga pagkausap ng mga coaches kasi kailangan mo mag-isip. So, join us. I'm extending this invitation to you. Join us inside Coach A Coaching Community, Decap Coffee Republic, and of course, Life Coach Philippines. Or you can also message any of the coaches. We have our own communities that can support you. Hanapin nyo lang yung tamang space na hindi toxic because that will help you develop your being sociable. And another is, of course, stay curious. Being curious increases your brain activity and activation. So, being curious about something not only improves learning about that specific subject, but increases your overall learning and retention capabilities too. Yung stay curious here is you about learning new things. Hindi po ibig sabihin nun ay maging curious ka at makipag-chismis. Hindi po siya chismis, but really more of you learning new things, improving, learning about specific subject that will increase your overall learning and retention capabilities. Kaya nga dapat po tama yung environment. Kasi pag mali din yung environment, it will drain. Tama, madaming marites. Yung dati nagtataka ako, ano yung marites na to? Tapos tinignan ko, hinanap ko yung mga memes, kung anong meaning. So, na-curious lang ako. So, it's actually a way of learning as well. So, hinanap ko, ano ba si Marites? So, ayun, na-realize ko para, they are yung mga curious na tao kasi nanchichismis lang. Pero hindi po talaga kami yun. I just check out kung anong meaning ng Marites kasi lagi ko siyang nakikita in social media. Yun. So, it also allowed me to learn a new, ito pala. So, kailangan ko iwasan yung mga taong ganon, di ba? So, stay curious, learn a lot, develop that curiosity in you. Meron naman po talaga tayo nun. Pero tamang curiosity po dapat. Si Nena din. O tama si Aling Nena. Yung tindahan kasi ni Aling Nena, pahamak yan eh. Daming chismis. And another is, of course, eat well. It's part. If you're joining Coach Candy every Tuesday at 10 a.m., she talks about mindful eating. And dun sa mindful eating, she talks about food that is good for the brain. So the food you eat fuels not just your body but your brain. In fact, your brain consumes about 20% of your daily calories. So, inflammatory foods such as sugar, dairy, and refined carbs affect you negatively. So, kailangan tagapiliin din natin yung tamang pagkain. While clean, nutrient-dense food affects you positively. So some great food sources for brain health includes antioxidants in blueberries. May blueberries ba tayo dito? Parang sa grocery ko lang ito nabibili. Micronutrients such as magnesium and zinc in pumpkin seeds. Kaya pala mahilig, ay hindi, sunflower seeds pala yung kinakain ni Coach Sean. Vitamin K, folate, and beta-carotene in green leafy vegetables, flavonoids in chocolate, lutein, and the healthy fats and compounds in nuts, specifically walnuts. So, why do you think they're shaped like a brain? It's because they are brain food. So increase your intellectual wellness by including a couple of these foods consistently into your diet. That's why if you're not familiar with it, all you have to do is join Coach Candy every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for mindful eating. You can also catch the replays in Life Coach Philippines and YouTube Coach A channel, Coach A iConnect channel para makita nyo kung ano yung mga food na dapat talaga nating i-take in for us to be able to live healthy and also develop our intellectual wellness. And on the seventh, we have get creative. Creativity stimulates your intellectual wellness and improves your overall health. Like music, for example, di ba? When you hear that music makes you smarter, there's one study that shows that executive functions were enhanced in musicians compared to non-musicians. So this includes problem solving, working memory, processing speed, and cognitive flexibility. So, but if you're someone who's not the musical type, that's okay. You can still do some creative you can still develop your creativity through doodling, painting, crafting, writing, photography, pottery, or even gardening. Gardening, anything where you can come with an open heart and mind and dive in with curiosity and exploration. Kasi when you're creative, it allows you to explore and be curious. So that's one. And finally, stay hydrated. The human brain is composed of over 75% water, while some studies suggest that the number is closer to 85%. So, what do you think happens when we are dehydrated? The cells in your brain are dehydrated too, and you experience brain fog. Coach Candy talk about brain fog. So, loss of focus, memory, as well as headaches and emotional issues like moodiness and fatigue. According to research, water gives the brain the electrical energy for all brain functions, including thoughts and memory processes. That's why it's really advisable that we take in water every day. Do you want to improve your focus and clarity? Aim to drink at least 8 ounces of glasses daily. So increase the hydration factor by adding electrolytes or a little sea salt to increase absorption into your cells. So hydration is one of the things that you also have to do to develop your intellectual wellness. Sabi ni Coach Candy, pag dehydrated, wala din flow ng blood sa brain, kaya nahihirapan si brain mag-function. Yep. So, yung mga sinasabi po namin sa inyo, hindi po siya dahil gusto lang namin sabihin, no? You can find, you can Google it, you can check it out in Google. There's a lot that says the brain really needs to be hydrated because actually our brain is made up of 80% water. 75% to 85% nga yung iba eh. So, lahat po ng sinasabi namin sa inyo, it's really based from science. It has been researched and there is a correspond. If you are interested, I can send you the link of where I got this so that you can also read. It's really important that kasi pag hindi ka din maayos mag-isip, hindi ka din magiging okay sa conversation, it would also affect the relationship of your family members. Kasi hindi mo din na-express yung gusto mo at hindi ka rin nagkakaroon ng conversation with them. Hindi mo alam kung paano kayo mag-uusap. Ang alam mo lang kumusta and tapos tapos na. You're not really developing a communication with a deep conversation with your family members. It's not really about how much we are giving them, like material things. Our kids, our partner is really more into the quality of the relationship, the quality of the conversation. That's why intellectual wellness, when we develop it into the family, it will give us a better relationship because we are really able to have that conversations with them. So thank you so much for joining me. So you can connect with me here through Life Coach Philippines or at this number and email. And I would like to invite you, if you're interested, join me here in Regaining Me. I'm inviting all women out there. If you're someone who feels you're so burnt out, you feel na wala nang sense, parang eto na lang yung role mo, or you're someone na you're too dependent, yung happiness mo nakadepend na sa wife, as a husband and your children, then maybe it's time for you to rediscover yourself. So regain yourself once again. I will journey with you for 6 weeks to discover and regain yourself, your momentum and your passion. I just need 10 students to set the next batch of class. All right. And of course, this is what we do here in Life Coach Philippines. And as I end this conversation, I want to invite you to join us inside in what we do as professional certified life coaches. So join us here in, if you are not yet a smart holder of Bill Learning eCard and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time for you to take action. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the Bill Learning Society, the tent maker of Bill Learning Homes for mental fitness. So sabi ko nga kanina, if you join us here, you are not just learning, but you are also supporting Master Coach A's passion project, which is to create the movement and create the state of the art facility for mental fitness. So of course, with your membership, it also comes with a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. You also get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, which happens every fourth Saturday of the month, and you get a benefit of 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And this coming December, our mental model masterclass will be on the third Saturday of the month kasi December, yung fourth Saturday is Christmas. So, syempre, nasa mga families natin tayo, no? So, the next mental model masterclass is about reinvention mental model. Sabi nga ni Albert Einstein, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. So, let's reinvent our thinking. When we say reinvent, it is to change something so much that it appears to be entirely new. So we're trying to create new thoughts, new mindsets. So join us here. Kaya di ba minsan sinasabi natin, gusto mong baguhin yung tao pero ang hirap niyang baguhin because it all boils down to the mental models that the person is using. And if you're able to understand the mental models or the mental maps that the person is using, kung saan nakadepend yung beliefs niya, you will understand how to help that person pag gusto mo talaga siyang baguhin. So join us inside. This is an open invitation to everyone. Join us inside here, Be Learning Society. Just reach out to any of the coaches you see online or na taga Life Coach Philippines po, hindi po pwedeng taga iba. Taga Life Coach Philippines lang. Makikita nyo naman kami kasi you will see the familiar faces and the familiar names, or directly message Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. And of course, for individuals who are now ready to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program, and this is a CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things, which makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. And CACC, of course, includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day life coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day life business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses, so connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. And the good thing about it is if you are not yet fully ready, di ba minsan meron kang gusto mo pero hindi ka pa ready, you can already start it. For just $100 or 5,500 investment, pwede mo nang i-start yung journey mo hanggang sa ma-realize mo, yes, this is really for me. Because even if para makita mo kung ano ba meron kay life coaching. So join us. Just message Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. And as I end, of course, do join us for this is what we do every day from Mondays to Sundays. We have like 3 sessions. We have at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. This is how we do our service to the community, to the world out there. Kasi maganda na mas madami tayong natututunan because it helps us as well in our intellectual wellness. So I invite you to join us again tomorrow for another coaching conversation with Coach Candy for coaching for mindful eating at 10 a.m., Coach Cherry for coaching for leap formation at 2 p.m., and Coach Rizel for coaching for purposeful living at 4 p.m. So do join us tomorrow, of course. And thank you. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Once again, I am Life Coach Tindy Hoya from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. So see you again next week for relationship, of course. But do join us again tomorrow. Bye-bye.